Nature is the greatest artist of all. It's my biggest source of inspiration. I was growing up, scrolling through the meadows, the forests, the bushes, observing everything, researching everything. I'm Dominik Eulberg. I'm a musician for electronic music, a biologist, and I did a wonderful sound collection about Mother Nature. To give 10 habitats a voice, each season, day and night time. The mixture of synthesizer sounds, classic instrument sounds, and nature recordings. I recorded 160 sounds. I layered almost up to 4 or 5 synthesizers to one multicolor sound. Some synthesizers which I really love, for example, the Decade Stream or the Prophet 5, very high fidelity synthesizers, but they have the problem they are mono. So what I did, I recorded them twice and I was panning one channel to the hard left, one to the hard right, because it's a 100% analog synthesizer. It's always a little bit different, the waveform, so you have a very bright sound. I have used a lot of high fidelity monophonic synths like the Macbeth Elements or the GRP-4, and I would love to have a polyphonic synthesizer from these sounds, but it would be too expensive to build a synthesizer with such high quality oscillators as a polyphonic synth. But now you can play this sound polyphone. For every habitat I used another synthesizer because I had different colors in my mind and different feelings. Like for the rivers or the flowing waters, you hear there are a lot of organic and floating also in the sound. I used a lot of LFOs. This synthesizer sound with the effect sound you can mix with an instrument sound, an acoustic sound. Recordings by Orchestral Tools of classical instruments, but they also were layering them and doing some very creative stuff here. I was very surprised when I was listening to it because I thought it's just boring strings or so. No, be surprised. They did crazy stuff there, very modern. Beside the acoustic instruments and synthesizer sounds I generated, we have a layer by the most famous German nature filmmaker Jan Haft. He recorded with high quality microphones in the habitats the sound of nature. And then you can mix in the sign player the different layers as you want it. With the stacking and the tricks we did, it's a multi-dimensional sound already, which is expressing a lot of emotion. You just can play some chords and you really have wonderful sound design. The mixture with the instruments, you just can mix them with the mod wheel. It's also amazing and giving you another dimension, and you can do morphing sounds. You can use it for film music, but I will use it a lot for my music, for ambient music, for electronic music. It's very fresh, unique, unheard sounds you have here. You have a different feeling in nature, in those habitats, regarding the season you are here and the day or night time. In the autumn, the feeling at the still water is totally different. You have a wonderful warm light, the reeds are golden, shimmering, the trees are very colorful, it's like magic in the air. You have all the birds migrating, resting, cranes are passing by. It's a very warm feeling. It's a firework again of Mother Nature for saying goodbye, see you in the next season. Go through the harsh winter. Like a painter painting a picture, I was trying to generate a sound which is creating this emotion you have at this time. Good music, good art for me is when it's authentic, when it has something to say. Maybe somebody who will play with the sounds, it's reminding him or her about a feeling that he or she had when she was a child and is getting more into nature and is reconnecting to Mother Nature. You start to love it again. And when you love it, you start to fight for it. Raising awareness, I think, is the most important task human beings have at the moment.